Nerdflix and chill live.
Yeah.
The only show in the whole world where Kris Carr is drinking the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's so gross.
Dude, Kris came in this morning with a pumpkin spice latte, because she's that bitch.
I'm so basic.
She's that bitch. And she poured it into her coffee mug for the first show we did today.
Yep.
And the only thing left over is the disgusting latte foam. And then she poured a LaCroix into it. So now it's a passion fruit LaCroix with pumpkin spice foam.
It looks like a dead mermaid.
It looks like somebody died in there.
It's the moment after the Little Mermaid stabs herself and becomes sea foam. And that's what's in my cup.
That's what's happening. I just took a photo of it. We're going to put it on Twitter afterwards because you have to see how gross this is.
Disgusting. And I'm still going to drink it. And all of you are going to think I'm a monster.
She is. I needed you to know how much of a monster she was right off the top here.
I need to wet my whistle.
Needs to wet your whistle.
Exactly. How's it going, chat? What's good?
What's
what are you guys
up in the chat today? Oh my God, is that really what my bangs look like right now? Gross. Sorry.
You look great.
Thanks.
Tiny Red Ninja wants to drink it. No, you don't, homie.
No, you don't. Seriously, it's really, really gross.
Lauren Linton has the right idea. That sounds disgusting. Sure does. Sure is.
Cool. Thank you so much to everyone who's been sending us cookie emojis.
Yeah.
Kris bought me a miso soup minutes before we came on camera, and I just chugged it in the green room. But cookies sound a lot better than chugging a hot soup on a hot day.
Yeah. It's true.
Very Mr. True. Perhaps just says penis. Same.
For away.
How's your day besides gross drink? Oh, dude, we've had a great day so far. Yeah. Actually, let's just drop the news right here, right now.
Exclusive,
NerdWire exclusive. We are starting a brand new series called Nostalgia Trip for you guys, and we're really excited about it. We were both super freaked out this morning because it was our first episode, but it's going to be about Are You Afraid of the Dark? And it's going to be spooky, and it's going to be funny, and we really hope that you guys like it because we're terrified that you won't, low-key.
Yeah.
So
we work on the internet and we crave your approval.
We really do. We need your validation so badly.
Yeah.
I don't even have a dad. Help me.
She doesn't.
Seriously.
She's Pete Davidson.
I'm basically Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so today we are going to definitely be jumping into some Final Space Season 2. And then we also want to talk to you guys about the Stranger Things for Season 4 teaser trailer that dropped today. So.
And anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, let us know what y'all want to talk about. But do it.
It's going to be great.
Get it.
William Wright writes, I want to eat cookies with you two.
We just want to eat cookies at any time of day. We'd eat cookies with any of you.
Yeah.
Right on, immediately.
Wee Little King Kai says validation is given.
And
Thank you.
Toastin Network says can't wait to see it. Aw. Hey, thanks,
awesome.
Guys. Yeah,
thanks, you guys.
That's really sweet. We're excited about it.
We're pretty pumped.
Whitney, can I have you just move over a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course.
Switch close to me,
Sorry,
buddy.
we have to snug.
Further away from me?
Oh,
Why?
what?
Why do you not want us to love each other?
Why don't you want us to be in love? We're getting married.
We're getting married. It's always a good sign when your producer walks away from a camera going,
Nah, it's
just
fine.
gives up.
It's fine. We got some money
Vice
from
1980s.
Vice 1980s. He says, porn Biff Tannen and Jesus looking dude. That's cool. I don't know what that means, but I like Biff Tannen, I like porn, and I like Jesus, and I think that would be an incredibly interesting porn.
That's true.
Just Jesus and Biff Tannen going raw.
Yeah. Looking dude at.
Dude at. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. It was probably a typo.
But thank you for $10. We appreciate it.
Okay, Lauren says that she wants to talk about Halloween stuff, and she's wondering how the wedding was. I went to Whitney Moore's wedding over the weekend. You guys know her formerly from SourceFed. You know her from Metal Sucks, Bloody Disgusting. She was in Birdemic. Right now she's working for Sci-Fi Wire and DC Daily.
The Rewind show.
Yeah, she just got a new show. It's something Rewind.
It's
Shoot,
so good.
I'm a bad friend, but I was at her wedding this weekend, and we had so much fun. I got to see Sam. What?
Midnight Rewind.
Midnight Rewind. I knew it was something Rewind. Yeah. We got to see Sam, who guested on the show a few weeks ago, so that was really fun.
Aww.
We got to hang out with him a lot. He has the nicest girlfriend, so sweet. And yeah, it was just a beautiful day. While Whitney and her new husband Jesse were saying their vows, a little hummingbird was hovering over them the entire time. It was beautiful.
That's magical.
It was seriously magical and wonderful.
God.
So it was a gorgeous, gorgeous wedding. So wish y'all could have been there, but yeah.
That sounds
it was
so
fun.
nice.
It was really fun.
What Halloween stuff do you guys want to talk about too? Costumes?
Costumes?
Scary movies?
Yeah.
Traditions? What's your jam? Let us know.
Let us
Andrew
know.
Brightright, holy crap, Are You Afraid of the Dark is the coolest. I love it so much, but I can't find it on Netflix. Only Goosebumps. Goosebumps is on Netflix?
I didn't know that. Really?
I didn't know that.
Ooh, let's do that one next.
Yeah.
I would love. The fun fact of the day is that Kris thought that an episode of Goosebumps was an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And she tried explaining it to one of her neighbors, and they were like, no, baby.
Baby, that's wrong.
That's the wrong show.
It's not great. It's not great. Meg McCune writes, this union is blessed. Aww!
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What else do we have in here? Chris 10, way to spell Chris correctly, bud.
Heck
Good
yeah,
job.
do it.
Do you think in season 3 we'll learn about Little Cato's mom? Ooh. That's a very interesting thing. We'll talk about that when we get to our Final Space discussion.
Yeah, we shall.
And yeah, if you have other
Bookmarking
questions
that.
about Final Space, throw them in there. Let's get some theories. Let's get some conspiracies. Come on.
Conspiracies and theories.
Yeah.
We need both at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like a good try-board. That was nice.
Thanks.
I liked it.
Thanks. So Lauren says, I'm all for anything Halloween. What's your fave Halloween episodes of TV shows? Bob's Burgers, hands down.
Oh,
always the best
Bob's
Halloween
Burgers,
episodes.
so good.
The one where they scare Louise is my favorite, with the haunted house, and when the whole family gets in on it and they actually terrify her.
Yes.
That one.
Good.
It's such a good family episode.
On our TeePublic affiliate link, there's a really good Bob's Burgers shirt where it's a Bob Ross picture, but it's Bob. And
That's
it's so
amazing.
Cute. It's so
Dude.
cute. You guys click the link in our description. That takes. Oh, it's not.
Oh,
in
it's
that
not
one?
here? Oh,
Well, if you
okay.
also just Google TeePublic NerdWire,
Yeah.
you get it connected to the little storefront that we have with TeePublic. And there's so many cute shirts there. You should go
There's
look
a
at
lot of them, and that's like the thing is that I keep finding new ones that I want, and I've already put in like 3 orders.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, no, but then there's also this one, and I want it so bad on my body.
I want too many of them.
Yeah.
Because I really like all the ones you picked out and all the ones Brett picked out. So I was like, there's mine. I like these. These are what I'm for sure going to order. And now I'm like, oh, now I need 15
Well,
shirts.
now I need 1,500 shirts.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
I love Bob's Burgers Halloween episode. Heck yeah, Brandon Heaton.
Heck yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And it looks like Megs and Lauren are talking about theme parks in LA over the holidays.
Yes, it's so great.
Yep.
You feel like you're Omega Man. There's no one there. It's the end of the world. It's amazing.
Oh, the best helpy is going to be Bonnie the Bunny for Halloween, it looks like.
Ooh.
That sounds cool.
Cute.
Right on.
Nice. Polly Positivity wants to know what we're being for Halloween.
Ooh, I haven't fully decided yet. So I am thinking, no, you know what? It's going to be a surprise. Sorry. I have something I'm thinking about, but I don't want to jinx it by telling it because then I know it won't come together the right way.
Ooh, I already have my pieces, so I'm just waiting on continuing the hair process here. Logan and I are going as Crowley and Aziraphale from Good Omens, so I'm going to be Aziraphale. And our dogs are going to be Beelzebub and Gabriel. And
That's
they have
real
like
cute.
demon wings and angel wings already, and it's going to be real cute.
That's
I'm really
real
excited.
cute. I
I'm real
still
pumped.
haven't gotten a costume for Pugsley either. I guess it's only like October or September 30th.
Yeah.
So it's probably fine. I'll figure it out.
You got time. You got time. Hi, William White. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi. Ooh, Kyle wants to know if we're ready for Zombieland 2. I am always ready for more Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, she is.
That's what I'm always ready for.
Her mind's ready. Her body's ready. Her heart's ready.
My heart's ready. I can't wait. I seriously can't
That's
wait.
her husband.
It is. It's my
That's
future
her
husband.
future
I
husband.
love him so much. I'm so excited for Zombieland.
What David Tennant is to me, Jesse Eisenberg
I have
is
for Jesse
to
Eisenberg.
yeah.
Man, for sure.
So in love with him.
Boop, 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 boop,
There's a very strong type that you have.
I really do. It's just skinny, nervous Jewish men.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want my boyfriend to remind me of my dog as much as possible.
I love that.
Just full of fear and a lot of illness.
Yeah.
And love for snacks.
Perfect.
That's really what I want out of a man.
I just like a lanky eccentric who can Spock an eyebrow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I've dated
It's
a few
really
of
all I
those.
need. Yeah. It's really all. Jeff Goldblum started it, and then Logan.
And Logan finished it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Hi-oh. Okay, Andrew Bright is going as the melting face mask on decomposing night mask on top of skeleton mask.
What?
Whoa, that sounds like a very complicated costume.
That is intense.
I can't wait to see that. Oh, also, by the way, you guys, please tweet us your costumes when you get them together, because we would love to see your costumes.
We would love that, and then we can retweet you, and everyone can see how awesome you look.
Exactly.
That'd be really, really great. Well, we got quite a few of you in here now. Should we jump into Final
Let's
Space?
do it. Let's start talking about Final Space.
Sweet. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, Final Space this season, we pick up right where we left off of Gary getting rescued from that beam of light we saw, right? And he gets saved, but it's by that doucher who's voiced by Conan O'Brien.
Yep.
That tiny little monster. But we learn that he has 2 adopted kids.
Yes.
Who join our crew of misfits.
And at first they're kind of dicks, but they end up being awesome.
They end up being so cool.
They end up being the best character.
Oh,
like
man.
I love both of them
It's
so
so
much.
great. Gary gets reunited with little Kato. We have the ship's AI put into a robot body now.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then we have a new ship's AI, Ava, who's voiced by Jane Lynch. And she is so funny and so incredible.
It's so good. Kevin's back.
Yes, Kevin is back. Ah, god damn it, Kevin.
Kevin.
Why you gotta do us so dirty?
And we're trying to find Quinn and rescue her from Final Space.
Pretty much.
And that's basically what we do throughout the entire second season. We meet Gary's mom along the way.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big one.
Who is not a nice lady.
She sure isn't.
She's a real mean mom.
She's sure a real mean mom.
Yeah.
Makes Susan look like a sweetheart.
I know. Oh my gosh. Just, when you look at your infant child and say, I wish you'd never been born?
When you look at your son and say, do you know what kind of life your father and I could have had if you didn't come along and ruin it?
Yeah.
That is a direct quote. I remember that one real well. That was rough.
It's real sweet.
That's a rough thing to hear from your mom.
Well, and as our crew is working to get Quinn, we learn that they have to get all of these specific kinds of keys to open Final Space.
They're gathering Horcruxes / Infinity Stones.
Yes. And Gary's mom is looking for him too, and working with one of the nasty guys from Final Space, one of those like shifty titans. But it turns out it's so she can try to save John, Gary's dad, her husband. And so they're all working towards the same thing. At the end, full spoiler alert, guys. They all come together as a unit to work together, and they're all going to venture into Final Space, try to save Quinn, work together as a team, and we're gonna see this son-mother dynamic play out, I guess. Because
now they're like down to make new memories.
Yeah,
all that.
So who are your standout characters this season?
I really liked the girl with the purple hair because I identify strongly with her. Ash. Yes. Sorry, you guys. I watched all of this in a haze yesterday, so I'm gonna refer to the characters a lot by how they look to me, because that was a lot of names to cram in, and I have not seen season 1 yet.
Oh no.
So
it's a lot.
I just dove right into season 2. So Ash, I loved. I thought her story was so interesting and so unique. That whole episode was probably one of my favorites. So basically, to recap, Ash was from a planet where it was supposed to be the best day of her life, but instead, her parents sacrificed her to this like snake god demon thing, or they try to sacrifice her, and her sister does get sacrificed. Sorry, that I misspoke a little there. Mouth typo. So her sister gets eaten by this giant snake. Honestly, that scene reminded me so much of From Dusk Till Dawn. And I don't know why. I was just like, ooh, give me that Penelope Cruz. I bet that's what's inside of you, Mr. Snake.
Yeah.
So we learned that about Ash's past, and that's why she has not gone back to her planet, but they need to find one of the Infinity Stone Horcruxes there. Keys. Sorry, whatever. So they have to go. The key is like in the heart of the snake. So they go in there, and Ash is trying to find and save her sister. And that part was scary and heartbreaking in the most insane way. I could not get that out of my head, with her being like, I know that you're still in there, please come with me. And her just being like, go, like get out of here. Like, and just because that was like the part of her sister that did still love her was still in there, but she couldn't. And then just him saying like, I'm pretty sure that's not a person anymore.
Yeah.
Oh God, it just broke my heart into 1,000 tiny pieces. I was so sad because like she also finds out that like her whole life she had been told that being sacrificed to this snake was supposed to be this blissful, amazing experience. You were supposed to go to your paradise afterwards, and instead you're left to rot and die and slowly lose your mind and like go insane basically inside of this horrible snake that just is using you for its power. And like, I just thought that that was such an interesting storyline. I loved the way that she had to like overcome that, and that her friends were with her, and that they helped her, and it was so cool. I loved that episode so much.
I loved that one. I really like her kind of relationship that's starting to happen with Little Kato.
Yeah.
And Little Kato is my MVP this season.
Oh man, he's the best.
Oh, man.
He's so good. He's so cute.
The episode that really, really tore on my heartstrings was the time shift one, where, you know, they've been trapped for, you know, decades. And, you know, it first starts out with him talking to this kind of screen projection of Avocado, but you learn that it's him typing all of his dad's responses, and it's just this kind of projection that he's talking to. And so that in itself, already so upsetting.
So heartbreaking.
And then as the episode goes on, you learn that all these people who are with him in the future aren't there, and he's just been hallucinating at everything. And he even says at one point, I would have gone crazy without you guys, while he's like hugging air and talking to himself. And then the episode ends with him going into his room and that kind of hologram thing coming up with him saying, you know, hey Dad, can we maybe stop this now? And him being like, yeah. And I got so emotional. I'm just like alone in my house with my dogs being like, oh my God.
No, it was that episode was so good. It was
so good.
So emotional and crazy.
And Avocado coming back.
I know.
Oh my gosh, which like we all knew was gonna happen because it's a time travel-y show. You're gonna go back and rescue your bro.
All wibbly wobbly.
Exactly.
Timey-wimey.
But when he got evil there for a while, that was messed up, and I was so mad. That was really messed up. But then, you know, when he recognized his bro, he recognized Gary, and they clasped.
Yeah, they clasped.
Only clasps. And Gary this season too, so much more likable.
Yeah, no,
Really
I was
the
listening
character.
to you and Brett talk about that because, like I said, I'm a poser and I haven't seen season 1 because, as we've told you guys multiple times, there's shows that only she watches and then there's shows that only I watch, and then for Nerdflix and Chill Live now, we're having to watch these shows, but we don't have time to catch up on every single thing.
We had 3 different shows this week that we had to watch.
We had so many, so I'm so sorry. I'm being such a poser, and I didn't see season 1. But I did listen to Kris and Brett have a conversation that was great about how Gary is, I guess, so much more likable this season.
Yeah.
I found him incredibly likable, but I didn't know him before.
Well, so when we first were watching it for the initial review of Final Space, the first few episodes, both Brett and I were like, this show is not very good. What a bummer. This is... And then it took a turn. I was like, Brett, it gets good. Don't give up. You have to keep watching with me. And the show really got exponentially better, like halfway through. And then this season, I feel like they were all really, really strong episodes.
Oh, I loved this show. I thought
really
every
enjoyed
episode was
it.
good.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a problem with any episode. I really liked it.
And I loved in that first episode back for season 2 that they addressed, like, apparently a lot of you on Reddit think I'm annoying. So that's neat. And I love that they just called it out. That was very fun.
Dave!
What's up, Dave Control?
What's up, Dave Control?
How you doing?
Hi, guys. Dave Control in the chat here. What's up, mother fluffers?
Yeah.
See, look, I didn't swear that time. I said what I call Pugsley. I call him a furry little mother fluffer.
You did a great job.
I did a good one.
Meg's explaining that Dave is a sweet, sweet troll.
He's Dave Klein, and he's here to troll. He is motherfucking Dave Control. Oh, I should have said the fluff word. Oh, shit.
That's okay.
Okay, whatever.
You know, we got one.
Yeah, we got one. We got one.
That worked.
That was the
I don't
loudest.
know if you could hear Brett's heavy sigh.
The world's loudest sigh in the world. I wish you were mic'd, dude.
We really should mic Brett so that everyone can hear all of his exasperation.
I know.
There's so much of it.
I know. He loves, but he hates.
Yeah. Just like a real dad.
Just like a real dad.
It's a fun time. We close out this show too with you know, a pretty open ending of everyone like ready to go, ready to fight, see what's in that next like dimension, right?
Yeah.
And I would love in the comments, guys, if you all could let us know what you think is going to happen now for season 3.
Tell us your thoughts
because
and your feelings.
This was so good. They're gonna get another season.
Oh,
of
they're
this.
totally going to.
It's
and
fantastic.
I mean, I would die if they just ended it there. No, I have to know. Like, I mean, I'm glad that he got back, of course, with his love. But I mean, I definitely need to know what happens next.
Absolutely.
Please give it another season. You have to.
I really need that. We need to see how Ash moves on too after Nightfall's sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because she was really, really, like emotional about that, as everyone was. But they got really close.
Yeah.
And she had, this like strong female figure in her life, which
for once, because she didn't have parents.
She just had her slimy not dad. Who I'm sure we'll see more of in season 3 too.
We have to, absolutely.
I loved that gag too of the different skin suits, and then it's just the original one underneath that. Oh,
so good.
Anytime you can do like a Russian doll gag, oh my God.
Please just do it. Make it happen.
Get
Make it happen
in there.
for me.
Get in there. Another standout to me too was when Hugh and Ava inhabited the same body.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Oh,
that was so fun. I love that dynamic, and I hope they do more with that. That was so cool. My boy David Tennant still was in like an episode, so that was nice.
Pretty great.
I like hearing him, even if he's an evil man.
An evil bad boy.
Yeah.
I also just I loved Mooncake.
Oh my gosh.
He was their pie.
He was. When he gets the little voice simulator.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so good.
What you doing, baby?
Yeah, what's up, baby? How's it going?
I loved it. And that whole cast is so good. I really enjoy all the stuff they bring to the table. But still, Little Kato, Steven Yeun. I am such a Steven Yeun fan. I think he is the greatest. I want him in everything. Because he voices.
What else is he in?
So he's from Walking Dead. He's Glenn on Walking Dead.
Oh, I've never seen that show.
And so he was on Troll Hunters and Three Below. He plays the same character on that, Steve, who's the reformed bully.
Haven't seen those. Sorry.
Watch my videos, Whitney.
I've watched your videos, but I haven't seen the shows that they're based on, so I don't know who you're talking about.
And he's on. He was one of the guys on Voltron. He's incredible, and he's going to be in one of my favorite comics that's being adapted, Chew. Ooh. Did you ever read Chew?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. This would be so up your alley. It's so freaking weird. So Chew is this comic where this guy has this power where if he eats something, he knows its history. And so
the history of Pepperidge Farm.
He'll he experiences the animal his entire life and what happened to him basically.
Oh, so this is not about Cheez-Its.
No.
Oh, I thought that he could go back in time to a Cheez-It factory. They bring him on to
solve. He's a detective, and he tries to help solve murders by having to
He helps solve
murders by eating a little of the dead people, giving a little tasty taste.
Isn't that what iZombie does?
Yes.
Isn't that what Sweeney Todd does?
No.
I'm just joking. He's just a guy who eats people.
He eats people? Well, I mean, in the pies, yeah.
The Demon Barbara Fleet Street. So good.
It is so good. It's just like that.
It's exactly
like that. It's a musical about eating people.
Dude,
it's fantastic.
Perfect.
But I love him, and I want him in everything. I also really want him to be Nightwing in real life, in an adaptation.
Yeah.
Because he's fine.
He's fine.
He's real cute. You should look him up afterwards. What's going on with chat? Andrew Bright, David Tennant. If I was gay, I would fly to his house and propose right now.
As you should, sir.
That's
as you should.
Yeah. He's very happily married with Georgia Moffat, and they're having a fifth baby.
Literally go home. Ew, 5 babies. Ooh, you kind of dodged that bullet.
I know. That's the least attractive thing about him, is that he likes that many kids. Is he trying to make a soccer team? What's happening?
No, he is. He's trying to build an entire
Lord.
or a football team.
A football team.
That's how you would call it.
Yeah, that's true. What else is going on, chat?
So I wanted to hear more about Nightfall.
More about Nightfall? Ooh, a future Quinn, parallel universe Quinn.
Wait, what?
Nightfall's relationship with Ash and Dad Speed.
And Dad Speed?
Dad Speed?
It says Dad Speed on this.
Oh.
What? What's a dad speed? Is that when your dad goes too fast and you're like, Dad, slow down?
Yeah.
Your
dad does a bunch of drugs, but he tells jokes about them. Does an 8-ball, but then is like, you can't play pool with this.
You can't play pool with this. That's amazing. That is a joke that goes down so many layers. Yay! I love it so much.
Yes. Ash and Nightfall have this really, really great relationship that we've already started touching on, the whole kind of this mentorship almost, this strong female figure relationship. Nightfall's whole thing too with Gary and not Gary.
Oh, God, that broke my heart. Oh, God, and then at the end when she says, meant to be, but not always meant to be together. Oh, God, that killed me.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was so intense. And, like, just her memories with the other Gary and all of, like, the cool stuff that they did.
Yeah.
And, like, he proposed to her, and then the ring went away. I
love how that illustrated, too, that we are dealing with kind of a multiverse situation as well. Because Gary had that whole, like, that's how you met? Because that's not right. And so then it's, okay, these aren't like time travelers or anything. This is a whole interdimensional shift thing, which, you know, the whole dimensional keys like really reinforced as well too. So we've got this whole like multiverse of madness situation happening, some Doctor Strange nonsense occurring, and I'm into it.
Dude, I'm so here for it. It's so good.
It's so great.
Fast Brett zoom.
Is dad speed just Brett speed?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Coked out Brett is alarming and possibly very fun. Let's not find out.
No.
Just give him like 6 Red Bulls and send him on his way.
Oh, Goodspeed. That's what we're talking about.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Do you think John Goodspeed is also in Final Space?
Sorry, Dad Speed.
Yeah.
I wish that we could title these episodes because I would title this episode Final Space Dad Speed.
Yeah. Do we think that he is in Final Space? Is he teamed up, being controlled by a Titan? I do think there's the possibility.
There's a possibility
of John
for
being
sure.
in there.
He could,
but
I'm not sure.
This show also really likes
killing people off.
Kill people and break your heart.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. The show really likes that.
Yeah. And so I could see, you know, Gary and his mom finding common ground and trying to find his father and really bonding over that, and then just utter disappointment of like John Goodspeed does not exist, or at least does not exist as they know him.
Right, exactly.
Like kind of a avocado situation too, of him being possessed by Titans or something.
Right.
Because I don't think we get to have nice things.
No.
Like the nicest thing we get right now is Quinn, and that came at such a cost. And I don't think we get to have alive dads.
Yeah, I think that would be a little bit too like wishful thinking, parent trapping.
Yeah.
Like, oh, mom and dad back together again. Like, no, like that doesn't always happen in real life. So I'm not sure if it'll happen in Final Space, just because they go really realistic with like emotions here. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence. But it's a time traveling multiverse show, so you never know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I could be totally wrong.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. And I do think if we do see him, that he would be possessed by a Titan, like we kind of mentioned there. But yeah, chime in, guys. Let us know about this.
Chris 10 says, maybe they find him but have to learn the lesson of letting him go, the whole grieving process.
Ooh.
That would be interesting. Yes. Ooh, Chris 10.
Coming in hot with
giving
these takes.
us something to think about, actually. That's great.
Yes.
Actually, dude, that could totally work. That would be a great episode.
That would be wonderful.
Man, you know what? You're right. That sounds cool. That could totally happen.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Actually, that's really beautiful, too, because
that'd be awesome.
Like Gary's whole, like all of his flashbacks and everything about his father are all about loss and losing the things that he loves. Like the whole thing of being gifted Moonpie the caterpillar and everything that happens with the caterpillar, and then losing his dad and feeling so alone and everything. It would just really reinforce all of these things that have already established of the things that Gary loves will be taken from him.
That is a really smart take on that, Chris 10. Thank you. I really like that.
Solid comment, man.
Solid comment.
Good job.
Comment of the day.
Good
You won.
job.
You won the game. There's no prize. We're sorry, but you won.
just praise.
Just praise.
Tozen Network. The show breaks your heart, smashes it, pounds it. Yup.
100%.
Oh man.
100%.
I always love when a cartoon proves that a medium doesn't determine its merit.
Exactly.
I love that so much.
Yes, so much.
Because you can have something that's animated that is beautiful and thought-provoking and really, really well done.
Yeah.
And just because it's animation doesn't mean that it's a lesser quality show.
Oh, absolutely not. That is the most boring, stupid hot take about cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, that's so idiotic. I cannot stand people who think that cartoons are just for kids. Like, go away. No. There's beautiful, poignant cartoons out there, and this is totally one of them.
Yeah.
I really loved this season. I just thought it was great, and it sounds like I didn't miss out too badly by not seeing season 1 because this one sounds like
you can
it was
like
so
jump
much
in at
better.
like the midway point.
Yeah,
if you
well,
want to,
I obviously like watched your review of it so
there
that
you
I
go.
would know what was happening and like who the characters were.
Yeah.
So I've seen your video on it. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're a good wife. You're a good wife.
Schultz wants to know, did you cry in season 2 and what episode?
I almost cried
Yeah.
at the little Kato stuff.
Yeah, that was genuinely very sad.
I texted the two of them and went, "You guys, this episode really messed me up.
Oh no, for sure.
When you get to it, please let me know."
Oh yeah, no, it messed me up too.
Yeah.
That was definitely the one for me too. That like got me
That was
good.
messed up. And then again, close with the Ash situation that you talked about too.
Yeah, that one's intense too.
Oof, 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 oof.
AJ Payday says one of my favorite parts is when they meet Gary's mom. Whew, that woman's a piece of work.
Yeah.
Glad she comes around in the end, though.
Yeah.
That made me at least feel a little bit better about humanity and moms in general.
That's true.
It's nice when you see that people can change.
Yeah. It's a good thing.
That is a
Much
good
like
thing.
the caterpillar in which we have seen throughout the show. Everyone is capable of a metamorphosis. What?
Hillary Death, Metamorphosis, 2006, I think.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, also, we kept calling him Moon Pie. It's Moon Cake. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I was
My
calling
bad.
him Mooncake.
I kept calling him Moon Pie.
Go away.
I'm a fake fan.
You're fake
I'm a
fan.
fake geek girl.
Fake geek girl. You bet you didn't even watch
I think
this
I'm
show.
just hungry and I want to eat a moon pie. Like, that's fair.
Perfect.
Andrew Bright, it's like with Gravity Falls.
Yes.
When it was on, everyone was like, ugh, you watch kid shows. But after, it was so big.
Yeah.
That show was amazing.
Pug trafficking.
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode of television of all time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there were so many good things on that show.
There really were.
I loved it so much. But yeah, there's so many good things if you just open yourself up to exploring different mediums and genres. There's really good stuff out there.
There's real good stuff out
Yeah.
there. Dude, and you know what? Sometime when you have free time between all the 900 other shows you have to watch, so
Yeah.
never,
Uh-huh.
you got to go back and watch Undone, that show that I did a video
Yes.
on. It was incredible, and you would lose your mind over the animation in it. It is so good, and like all of the
watch
voice
it.
actors are insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, I was so sad that you weren't there for that live, because it was like, when John and I did it, it was so much fun. Like that show is so something that like you would just respect every aspect of it. The script is amazing, the actors are amazing, the visuals are something like it's like something I've never seen before really happen. It's such a great show. You gotta watch that
Excited
one.
for that one. Yes.
Oh, hey, and real quick, guys, speaking of other shows we should watch, we can still talk about Final Space a little bit if you guys want to, but I want to make sure that we have enough time to talk about Stranger Things Season 4.
Yes.
What?
We always
What is
knew
happening?
we were getting a fourth season.
We knew
Like,
it, but I also felt so on the fence about it just because everyone went to different places at the end of season 3. So I thought like, okay, well, if they are gonna end it, they could end it here.
That's
like
true.
it felt like there was a conclusion in that episode. And even though I wanted more, of course, with everyone moving away, I have no idea how they're gonna do it this time. I have no idea what this is gonna be like.
They're going to use the heck out of that ham radio.
Sure are.
Oh, golly.
Sure are.
Going to be calling each other like gangbusters.
Yep, but how can they hang out if they can't ride their bikes together?
Maybe there'll be some kind of, because we've seen they're not in Hawkins anymore,
Yeah,
right?
that was what happened at the end of if you haven't seen the teaser, it's not a huge crazy spoiler if you've seen season 3, but basically it's the logo, and then at the end it says we're not in Hawkins anymore.
Yes.
So kind of a little
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz vibe there.
With stuff deteriorating in the Upside Down.
Yeah.
So, do we all join together in the Upside Down? Do we go hang out wherever Joyce has gone to with the kiddos? Do we go back to that lab or that prison that we ended with, with the Russians looking for the American?
Yeah.
And is it Hopper?
It's gotta be Hopper.
It's gotta be Hopper.
It has
you
to
can't
be.
trust an off-screen death.
You
I don't
can't
believe
trust
it.
an off-screen death ever. On screen or bust, man.
Exactly.
If you're not on screen when you die, I don't believe you.
You didn't done get got.
If I don't have a video recording of you dying, I'm just gonna keep hanging out with your corpse, convinced you're alive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Weekend at Bernie's, but forever.
That's true. I'm just
Until
gonna be
I
next to
die.
you anyway.
I know, it's true.
In our Margaritaville,
In our Margaritaville
retirement home.
retirement home.
Yeah.
we were talking the other day about how if climate change keeps going the way that it is and Florida falls into the ocean, Kris and I won't be able to retire together at a Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville facility. They have senior living homes, if you aren't aware, where it's Jimmy Buffett themed, and that sounds like an ideal way to spend our 80s. Yeah. So that's our plan. And I was texting her, and I was like, so speaking of how fun it's going to be to die together,
I got so many DMs being like, is she okay?
Is she okay? And I was like, no, I'm just talking about our Margaritaville Thelma and Louise plan.
Yeah. You know, when you're best friend and you make a death pact, you know that kind of stuff.
But like, not till we're old, you guys. Like, not right now. No. It's too soon.
No, when we're 80, we're gonna just drink margaritas till we're dead.
Exactly. It's called Wasting Away in Margaritaville. There's a whole song about it.
We're taking it very literally.
Very seriously, very literally.
It's gonna be a good time.
Okay, so Lauren is bringing up. People thought Barb was still alive, but she wasn't, so I don't have my hopes up for Hopper.
We saw Barb's corpse, though.
We saw a Barb corpse.
In the same season.
Slug.
Yep.
Come on out there, slugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the same season, so I feel like it's different this time.
I mean, they could go back and show us Hopper being murdered.
They could.
But he didn't have the little like body print like the other bodies did, right? When we saw people get zapped.
Yeah. He didn't. There wasn't like the juice on the ground.
Yeah. There's no juice.
There's no Hopper juice.
No Hopper juice.
Yes.
That's icky.
Okay, so Lauren also says we're not in Hawkins anymore, so I think it's following Eleven and Will, but I don't know what else can happen. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's gonna be like a thing where they all go visit Will for the summer. I don't know, but
maybe.
How would they make that? Maybe, what if they all go to summer camp at Camp Nowhere together?
Ooh,
that could be cool.
That could be very fun.
What if it was a summer camp season?
That'd be very, very fun.
Camp counselors.
Oh, man.
Killing demogorgons.
And then Joyce will find something weird to be bothered by.
Yes.
Or she'll be like,
I gotta go save them. Or like, no, Joyce just takes up archery and she becomes the archery instructor for the camp.
There we go.
So that she can like
something about like the bullseyes don't line up. Why is no one
Why is nobody believing me?
Like, please in season 4, everyone, when Joyce Byers says something's amiss, believe her.
Just believe her. She was right about the magnets. She was right about the Christmas lights. She's been right about literally everything so far. She was right when she was like, something's off about Will. I keep taking him to doctors, but nobody can tell me what's wrong with my boy. God, just believe Joyce Byers. You know, like, hashtag believe all women. Hashtag especially believe Joyce Byers.
Yes.
Like, she's the number one person. Seth Runyon wants to know, so does Logan not make it to Florida with you? He's going to die so much faster than Kris and I.
This is really, really funny to me. So Logan's always like, well, I'm definitely not going to outlive anyone.
Oh, no.
And so the other day, I bought him this silly pumpkin king thing at the grocery store. I think I texted you, and I was like, I'm so glad I bought this. And I bought it because it like weirdly reminded me of Logan.
Yeah.
And he saw it, and he went, I like this guy. It's me, right? Which was like, yeah, it's you. He was, all right, my death plan. When I'm dead, keep my skeleton, put some fabulous boots on me like this, a pope crown, and either keep me up in the study like one of those anatomy skeletons, or put me in a table with a glass top. So I'm just hanging out under there, and you can like have dinner parties on top of me. And I was like, that's a lot to do in 5 years, Logan.
That was the best part.
And then he just keeps talking, and I was like, are we not going to bat an eye at the 5 years? He's like, meh, well, who's to say?
Who's to say? You know. So basically, in Margaritaville, not only are we going to have Logan's corpse on display.
Yeah, he's going to be our Weekend at Bernie's guy.
He's going to be our Weekend at Bernie's forever. But Brett Turley also has told us his death plan.
Yes.
And Brett's death plan is he wants to be turned into a charmed artifact when he dies. So when Brett dies, he wants to be cremated, and then he wants Kris and I to take his ashes and make them into like a beautiful artifact of some kind.
Yeah, like an amulet or
yeah,
something.
like an amulet or like a cool stone jewel in a ring or something. And then he wants us to find like a witch or like a good witch or like a fairy or something to bless the artifact. So essentially he wants to just become a rabbit foot for us when he dies.
Yeah.
Which
is sweet.
It's so sweet.
It's so altruistic and lovely.
But if I die before Brett dies, who's to say what'll happen there? He eats so much sodium, he's totally gonna die fast.
Yeah.
But if I somehow don't outlive Brett, he has to turn me into a cursed artifact.
Ooh.
So that I can haunt people forever.
I like that a bunch. Oh, Brett's trying so hard in the chat to get us on track.
Yeah, Brett's trying so hard. He's like, do you guys want to talk about Final Space?
Rock Music Forever 90. Chris is going to pull a Norman Bates from Psycho with Logan then. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not entirely wrong.
That's not
I'm not going to go
entirely
stab
untrue.
people.
No, she's not going to like hide in the shower and stab me. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's reversed. She's in the shower and he goes, sorry. What if you were just in the shower with your little...
How I always shower,
just
actually.
like trying to like just real Polonius me, just stab me through a curtain like Hamlet wanted you to.
Yes. Oh.
Andrew Bright says, my friends think that I'm psycho because I want my bones to be turned into the Goonies piano.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Ooh, and while we're
really
on
cool.
this topic, let's take a second. This is a good use of the word psycho, as in psychopath. But
Yeah.
did you know that calling a person that you think is crazy a psycho actually is a demeaning term towards the mental illness community of people with psychosis?
Yeah.
So it's not actually, like, I never had thought of that. I never knew that. And we have a very dear friend who has psychosis, and he pointed that out to us. So when you're talking specifically about a murderer, it is okay to say psycho. But in other situations, don't.
Oh.
Dude, cool fun fact,
Yeah.
right? I really,
Bum, bum.
the more you know. So this is a correct use of the word psycho because we're specifically describing a psychopathic person who would murder, specifically.
I
Yes.
gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
That's
So,
good to know that distinction.
Cool stuff, cool stuff.
Yeah. Now I know.
Seth Runyon says, so Brett is going to spend eternity telling Whitney not to curse. Yup.
The amulet just slowly goes, Whitney, no.
No, please stop. And then I'm just like, Whitney,
Whitney,
yes,
yes.
you're dead. You can't tell me no.
Whitney.
Michael Brent, Gargoyle versus Batman the Animated Series. Which one was epic in the 90s? Ooh, what a Sophie's choice. Oh man, Gargoyles was so good, but I am a Batman the Animated Series girl.
I think we gotta just go Batman though, because
Yeah.
that show to me is just so, I mean, that's like the pinnacle of
Yeah.
what got us both into animation and
Yeah.
stuff.
That
so
show was groundbreaking.
It's
It was
it's a
amazing.
perfect show.
Yeah.
It's still so good. It still holds up.
It holds
it's an
up,
amazing
yeah.
show.
Absolutely. And also Gargoyles, a lot of times I'm like, there's some weird sexual stuff
There's
going
some
here.
weird stuff sometimes in Gargoyles. I can honestly say that I watched that show a lot less.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But really, really good. I really hope they make new Gargoyles with the same voice cast. Lauren Linton, throw my ashes all over the Haunted Mansion at Disney and I'll be fine.
Cool.
That's a great plan.
That's a great plan,
I
but
like
you know
it.
you're gonna get vacuumed up later, right?
Oh,
so many,
true.
you know, so many people do that they have to go through once a day and vacuum out the Haunted Mansion because so many people throw their dead people's ashes in there.
What?
True story. It's that and middle schoolers giving each other hand jobs in the dark.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know,
Yeah.
100%. Either toss your ashes or toss your seed. Figure it out. The Haunted Mansion accepts all fluids and bodies.
There's only two types of currency
Two
at the
types of
Haunted
currency
Mansion.
at the Haunted Mansion.
Wow.
Oh, and don't forget the third one, churros.
There you go. Yeah. We'll let you do that.
NerdWire, the circle of life. Truly.
Yes.
Truly the circle of life. From conception to death.
That is wonderful. Zen W just wants to be thrown into a volcano.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
That sounds dope. You could do one of those like helicopter tours in Maui and then just jump out real quick and they'll be like, you're a liability. And like, that's the last words you'll hear as you plummet to your death.
That's perfect. one of my guilty pleasure movies that has David Tennant in it is a movie called Decoy Bride. And the Scottish mother in the movie just wants to be thrown into a volcano. And that's like her only goal in life. And she's like, I want to see the world and be thrown into a volcano. And like, that's all she wants. Where she's like, I've got to get off this island so I can travel and then be thrown into a volcano. And it's amazing. Go watch that
Does she
movie.
get thrown into a volcano?
We know that she travels the world and she dies. But they don't tell us if she was thrown into a volcano. I'm guessing no.
That's bad writing.
One day, Chris and I were at Universal Studios with our friend Brian, and Brian was trying to tell us how he wants to die, and I was like, no, Brian, I know how you want to die. I have your death plan saved in my phone. And he's like, Whitney, what could you possibly know about how I want to die? Oh, you think, and then Kris starts in on me and she's like, yeah, Whitney, let him choose his own death. That's like the one thing that he should get to be able to pick. Why are you trying to ruin his death plan?
Selfish.
And I was like, listen to me first. And I was like, if you don't like my death plan for you, then you can tell me yours and I will admit defeat. And they were like, okay, fine, what's your death plan for Brian? So a long time ago when I was working at Ranker with Brian, I was responsible for writing a list of all of the people who had died on Mount Everest, and I got super obsessed with it, and I got obsessed with Everest, and I started reading every book I could about Everest, and I started researching all of these dead people, and I spent like 2 weeks on a project that should have taken me like an hour, and that's why I got fired from that company. True story. I was not good at that job.
Falling down that K-hole
Just
hard.
falling down that K-hole. No, it's like, don't tell me to research something unless you want me to spend my life's work on it.
This is very true.
So it's like how now I'm like, I have to watch every episode of a show, and Brett's like, you really don't? And I'm like, I want to. So it was like that, and so Brian and I had discussed that when he dies, I would take him in a helicopter to the top of Everest and throw his body out from the altitude so that he would land on the side of Everest and become a monument for hikers. Perfect! That's the perfect death!
It's pretty great.
Like, he'll still be alive and he'll just freeze instantly and like go to sleep because that's how hypothermia works. So it's not going to be like a bad death, you know? And he's going to be so old.
I mean,
and
it's
like,
not going to be the best death.
It's not going to be the best, but like, what's the best death, really?
I can tell you what the worst one is.
What?
Being deep fried. Because you drown and burn at the same time.
You drown and burn at the same time. Oh, gross. That would be terrible.
Right?
You're right. Oh, God, that's a lot.
I guess the best one is just dying in the arms of your loved ones with all of your friends and family around you.
The Notebook. That's the perfect death.
Yeah.
Just holding hands as you both drift off to death.
Yep.
That's one of the greatest rom-coms of all time.
Yeah. You know, when you just laugh and laugh at the end of that film.
Exactly. Zan W says, the cool thing about Body in a Volcano is you don't sink into the lava, your water vapor starts to boil and your body will start to release gas and then you'll fly around like a balloon. What? That's amazing! Excuse me? What? What? This is my favorite live stream. You guys are my favorite people in the whole world. Oh my God, yes. So
Brett,
good.
I guess, how do you all want to die?
How do you guys all want to die? Yeah. How does everyone want to die?
Oh, we spoiled the Notebook for Kris 10.
Oh, sorry.
They
Whatever. The fatter you are, the more you fly. Let's eat so much pasta.
Yes.
Dude, I want this now.
Oh man, what if for our death, because we're at the Margaritaville retirement home, what if they throw us into the Margarita volcano that they put?
Exactly.
So we go in that, so
And
we
then
drown
we
in margarita,
drown
and we go
drinking
out
margaritas.
the margarita luge. just two dead little old ladies. being like,
Exactly. And then they'll find our bodies floating off the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
And they'll accuse Guantanamo Bay of doing the crime.
Man,
Perfect.
Took a turn.
Took a turn.
Mommy Lauren wants you guys to promote the NerdWire patches.
Oh, Lauren, Mommy, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
We didn't promote the patches. We have patches.
We have patches.
We got them. Oh, by the way, Lauren, a really quick update. So finally, all of your patches have come in.
Not on the line.
Oh, well, I just want to tell her all your patches have come in so I can finally start sewing this
Yeah.
week. So I'm really excited.
They're really cool.
Chris has seen it, so woohoo.
It's gonna look good.
Lauren, I am Mom. Perfect.
Rock music forever 90. I'm scared of death, so you're not gonna do it?
So you're just not going to do it because you're
Gonna
afraid?
live forever. It's gonna be great.
I love taunting someone, being like, "What? You scared? What are you gonna do? You're just not gonna do it. You're just not gonna die then."
Just, you know, what
Fucking
better
nerd.
reason to stay alive than spite?
Then spite. I don't want to. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna do it.
Why would I wanna?
Zan W is gonna go to Jimmy Buffett this week and send photos. What?
Wait, we're actually going to Jimmy Buffett next week for Chris's birthday.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well, like 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Sorry,
Yeah.
not next week.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Whitney has decided that we're only going to celebrate birthdays like forever.
Forever.
So
we have a
it's
lot of
basically
plans.
just like everyone gets 4 months of birthday till the next birthday happens.
Exactly.
And we're like, oh, now it's
and
your
then
turn.
we're like, oh, now it's you.
and now you can have some.
And now you can have some.
You can have some birthday.
So when I say I'm taking her for your birthday and you guys know her birthday was in August,
Yeah.
that's what it means.
Yeah.
Okay, so this person, I can't read your name because it is in another language, but it says, hey guys, so last year in your iCarly Live, I asked you how to come out. I actually did come out to a few people, just wanted to say thank you.
Oh my
You are breaking my heart. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Yes, that is so amazing. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning back in and coming to let us know that you did that.
We are honored. We are so honored that you would let us know that. Thank you so much. We are so proud of you, dude. That's amazing.
That's really cool.
Heck yes. Get it. I really hope that it did go well for you.
Yeah.
And I really hope that you are finding peace with this.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. The rest of your life is going to only get so much easier and so much better from here.
Yeah, dude.
And by easier, I mean to live with yourself.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hardships.
with your truth.
Exactly. There's a lot of hardships in life that we can't control, but you are on a path to something so wonderful and so happy, and I'm so excited for you. That's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Wait, my birthday was the same day as Chris's. Can I get a belated
What?
happy birthday?
How
you
did-
were... What?
How did we not know that?
Did I know this, Lauren?
Lauren, I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Lauren.
If you let me know on my birthday, I was very drunk, so...
Then we don't remember that. We were both dressed like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
That night.
We were dressed like Robin Williams and not sober.
And not sober at all.
But so responsible. We all were home by 10.
Oh no, we went to bed. We went to bed early after your
Yeah.
birthday because we like partied hard and quick.
Yeah.
And then we were done.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was
But we
really fun.
did stay till Sloan's closed.
Yeah.
I like that we always close out the place.
But happy belated birthday, and
Happy
join us on this
belated.
birthday adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called me a birthday twin. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, you know
sorry
what?
that I have a brain fart.
We're really sorry.
Yeah.
We sometimes have alcohol.
Yeah.
As adults.
Whoopsie doodles.
Oh, he says yes, it actually did go well. Awesome.
Awesome. That's so
Solid.
good.
Hell yeah.
That's very awesome. Michael Brent, is Disney ever going to return to messing around with the Disney Renaissance and turn them into animated series? There's so many Disney characters, I need animated series like Alice in Wonderland. Oh, maybe. And Brett brings up a good point about the Tangled animated series. It is good, Brett. It's really, really cute.
I haven't seen it, and Tangled is one of my favorite Disney movies.
It's pretty fresh. It's a different animation style, and I like it. I'm into it.
Cool.
But yeah, maybe they will. Well, with Disney Plus, I'm sure there's going to be opportunities to have new stuff. And that whole platform, too, is a really great way for Disney to see what people are streaming repeatedly, and then they can base what they're making
figure that
off
out
of that.
from there.
Yeah. Because, I mean, in a perfect world, I would get more like Black Cauldron stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Black Cauldron's dope and more people need to know about it. I would watch 1,000 more movies about that. Like, give me that. I know it's not going to be on there. It was like one of the only movies that's not part of Disney Plus because no one likes it. Just me.
Whoops.
Just me and Tim Burton.
Whoops, lol, whoops, okay.
It was one of the only Disney movies Tim Burton worked on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ooh.
He worked for Disney for a little bit as an animator, and he
Yeah,
could never
yeah,
get the
yeah.
eyes right.
Yeah. That is the best thing I've ever heard.
Right?
Hey, Tim, we see you. We see you with our dinner plate eyes, and we get you. And we get you. And we get you.
Yeah, you made a wish really hard one day.
You wished
and then
so
these peepers
hard,
happened.
and then we were born.
Just staring into the void.
Yeah.
What do you want for your birthday? World peace. I don't know.
I don't know.
It was 2 months ago.
It was a while back.
I got cool stuff.
Yeah.
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 It was nice.
Jimmy Buffett.
And I got Jimmy Buffett tickets.
Yeah.
Logan still has to get me my pet portraits.
Ooh, yeah. He
Those
do.
I want.
You gotta get
I'm
him.
really excited about those.
Get him and then kiss him.
Need a Treasure Planet TV show. Ooh, yeah,
That
the
could be
Treasure
very
Planet
cool.
one was
Treasure
pretty good.
Planet was great.
I like that.
Disney Plus is going to have a reboot of The Proud Family, Lizzie McGuire, Kim Possible, and I think Even Stevens. How do you do a reboot of Even Stevens without Louis Stevens?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf is not welcome back on the Disney Channel. I am 100% certain of that.
Well, and he's not gonna do it either.
I mean,
Never
isn't
count
he?
him out.
Never count out Shia LaBeouf.
That's true.
I honestly think that if he could spin Even Stevens the reboot into a sadistic art piece, he'd get right up in that.
That's true.
He'd get all up in there.
That's fair.
It would be just like adult Lewis who's now sleeping in Central Park and interrupting burlesque shows and all the other thing, paper bag over the head.
Yeah.
New Lewis Stevens.
Did you watch him on Hot Ones?
No.
It's great.
Oh, really?
It's fascinating. I want to hang out with him.
Really?
Yeah, the whole time I was like, yeah, I'm down with this Southern dude.
Dude.
Like, everything he was doing, I was like, he'd be our bro.
I find him so incredibly hot, and
Yeah.
the more horrible, dirty things he does, the more I like him. Like
That tracks.
when he was sleeping in Central Park, I was like, yes, Daddy, give me a man who can survive the outdoors. I like him a little rough around the edges and rugged, and with that beard that you haven't shaved in like 9 months. Ugh.
I just need someone to be tall,
Yeah.
as you know.
Yeah.
I just texted her the other day and was like, I learned today that I'm a total skank because they were like, hey, Bill Hader, how tall are you? 6'2". Bill Hader can get it. And I was like, what? What is wrong with me?
How do I?
The height of someone made me be like, I'd climb that.
Hey man, I've dated
That'd be my Everest.
I have dated so many shorter men. Brian Gilmore, for one, he's like 5'3", and I'm like 5'6". He was so tiny, but I loved it. I didn't care.
Pocket boyfriend, you know?
Pocket boyfriends. Yeah. I have pocket
carry
boyfriends.
around.
You like the tall ones, I like the small ones.
So-
Let's do it. I don't care. Either way.
Right. So today's live is learning about Whitney's perfect man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today's live really is. It's just a mix between Shia LaBeouf, Jesse Eisenberg, and like my dog.
Yeah.
It has to have the personality of all three.
Yep. Boom.
I said it to my potential future boyfriend. I don't even consider him a person. He's not even real.
Aaron Johnson writes, I think Disney needs to do a better job on Lion King like they did on Aladdin. I honestly did not like Donald Glover after seeing how cynical he was in Solo. # justice for proper updates. I disagree. I really liked Lion King. I thought it was great. I think Donald Glover's great. And I loved, he was the best part of Solo in my opinion, which you're totally entitled to yours. I just disagree.
I really
think
liked
his Lando
Donald Glover.
was amazing.
He was an amazing Lando,
Yeah,
for sure.
I
He like
loved
really
him.
embodied it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Scene.
I haven't seen it because I've only seen The Last Jedi, and I have not seen Solo, but everything I've seen from the trailers, and Kris is confirming it right now. I didn't watch
Brett,
Solo
why would
because
you-
I got burned
Why
out.
would you call out like
Why are
that?
you trying to out me?
Why are you trying to do her dirty like
Why are you
that
trying to
on
just
live?
out me on a
You
live?
said we were gonna watch it. I've been
I
waiting
know,
to
Brett
watch
keeps
it.
wanting me to watch Solo with him, and I just keep being like, yeah, but could we just watch another episode of Law & Order SVU like 100 times again?
Yeah.
And that's my jam. Brett keeps trying to show me new things, and I'm like, no. I want to watch crime shows.
No.
And that's it.
I won't. Well, yeah. So I disagree, Aaron. I liked Aladdin though too. So also maybe just stop updating these movies. I don't know.
I don't want any more updates. I don't care about
I don't.
live action versions of cartoons at all.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how much I don't care about any of those.
Yeah. Each time I'm like, and then I end up happy that I've seen them, but it's still something where I'm like, well, I don't need this.
Well, like, okay, like the only one I've seen is The Jungle Book. And like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I was like, I didn't need this in
Yeah.
my, like, it wasn't necessary.
It's
it was
pretty, though.
fine. It was just an unnecessary film.
Yeah. But Jon Favreau really likes playing with making animals. So
He sure does.
and let him do whatever he wants.
I'm going to
If he
let Jon
wants a show
Favreau do
about
whatever
making
he wants.
Cubanos, do it, John. If you want to do The Mandalorian, do it. You can do whatever you want forever.
Oh, yeah. Brett's bringing up a good point. She's a pretty diehard Harrison, and Ford is the only Han fan. I really am. That was actually the primary reason that I didn't want to watch Solo, is just because, I don't know, man. I am a real Star Wars purist. I know that that's not cool to be. I love The Force Awakens. I love The Last Jedi. But I'm one of those people where, like, the original trilogy has my full heart and soul.
Yeah.
And when I watch like The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, I still love those movies, and they're both great movies. I unpopular opinion, love The Last Jedi. Go fuck yourself. But sorry, Brett. The original trilogy just is so special to me and like so important to me that seeing somebody else's Han just, I don't know, it made me feel weird because I love Harrison Ford so much. I really do.
He's a cool guy. He's a nice dude.
I know. He is.
He's real sweet.
Real sweet.
Laura Linton, the whole Star Wars thing is reminding me of Chris's point on the John Campea show earlier. Oh, I didn't bring that up, Lauren. Thank you so much. So today on the other show, J.J. Abrams confirmed, well, he seems to have confirmed that he's not retconning anything from Last Jedi. Because there's been all this speculation, especially from people who hated Last Jedi, of whether things would be retconned or not. And J.J. Abrams would just go on with his plan of what he wanted to do initially. And he said, Ryan did things that I wouldn't have done, but that's what the movie is. And so we'll move forward with that. And the point I made, too, was why would you retcon anything? It's in existence. just because you don't like it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Don't be a baby. If you don't like it, you're totally entitled to your opinion. You
And
don't
that's
have to enjoy
fine.
it.
You don't have to, but like,
But you're not going to erase the second installment in this trilogy because you dislike it. And then John brought up the point too. He was like, none of us like the prequels, but they're canon,
But
and I'll
they're
fight you
there.
till I'm blue in the face.
yeah, dude, no, like none of us are fans of Jar Jar Binks, but we sure
Yeah.
as shit love him anyways.
Right?
Like whatever, like it's fine.
He's part of it.
He's part of it. It's okay. And
Yeah.
honestly, like that's the other thing too is that Star Wars, yes, is absolutely like made for everyone. But do you remember how excited you were about The Phantom Menace when you were a little kid?
Oh,
when The
yeah.
Phantom Menace came out, I was the most excited person in the whole world. I worshipped that movie. I watched it over and over again until my VHS wore out. I loved it so much. And so I'm just like, y'all, stop shitting on people who are experiencing these movies for the first time with like The Last Jedi and with The Force Awakens. I'm like, that's somebody's Phantom Menace, and I don't care what you say. Like,
Exactly.
like people, it's oh man, it's not for you if you're gonna hate it that much.
Yeah.
Then it's not for you.
Truly.
And don't worry about it.
Brett brings up a great point. That's like wanting to reshoot all of Game of Thrones season 8. Exactly.
It is.
It's when that petition came out, I was like, what a bunch of babies.
Well,
Get over
the remake
yourselves.
The Last Jedi petition was so
Yeah.
stupid too. What do you think you're gonna accomplish with that? You're just gonna erase an entire piece of like cinema that happened? Like, no, go home. Nothing would be, because then nothing would be cohesive. You'd just complain about that. People would just freak out about how like inconsistent it is.
Yeah.
And no, I don't want any more Star Wars headaches.
No.
I just want to be able to like Star Wars like a normal person and not have all of these problems associated with it.
I honestly have gotten to a point where I'm not super excited about
I'm
this
not-
next movie
I'm not at
because of
all.
everyone's negativity.
Seriously, it's so gotten to that point for me, and that's why like this past summer when I went to all of those Cinespia screenings of like
all the
the
Star Wars
original
ones, yeah.
trilogies, that was like so important for me to like reawaken the part of myself that likes Star Wars so much.
Yeah.
Because I get so bogged down with people's negativity now that it's super hard for me to get excited about the next movie, even though like I should be.
Yeah.
I want to be. I want to be excited.
Can I still some of your water because it scares
Oh, I
me.
just drank all of it. I'm so
No.
sorry. Ah, I'm the worst. Bretters, backup can.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
Did you see how gross this is?
No.
Do you want to see
I'm
it?
gonna post a
wanna see how nasty
photo
it
of it. It's gonna be great.
Oh no! Look at it.
Oh, that's no.
It's horrible.
It's really gross.
I don't want to put it in my
Just
mouth.
drink out of the can. It's fine. We've Cupcake and Dino. We support you. You know that. It's LaCroix can time.
Pedro moved to LA.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We're supposed to get drinks soon.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited.
Hell yeah! I didn't know he was already here.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm trying to trick him into living near us too.
Yeah. Oh, do it. Yeah. Just be like, hey,
I'm like, hey bud,
you ever want to go to Sloan's?
here's some stuff. Here's some information for you. Well, guys, what else do we have going on in the chat here? And what do you want us to talk about next week? Our big thing is we want to talk to you about Big Mouth next week.
Yeah, we really want to talk
really
about
wanna
it.
talk about
you
it.
guys, Kris and I, we're finally like on the level where we get Netflix screeners. We're so excited.
We're so legit.
We got our very first baby's first Netflix screeners this past weekend, and
We got Dark Crystal.
I'm so excited. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, sorry, that one was for you. This one is the one that's for both of us.
This is that one was just a birthday present.
That was just a birthday present for Kris. This is for for everyone. But I'm so hyped, and actually later on this week, Kris is a probably no, but maybe on coming to this. But John Piricello is coming over to my house on Thursday, and we are gonna watch all of Big Mouth together because I already watched the full season, and I'm obsessed with it, and I want to watch it again as soon as possible.
So good.
It's truly amazing. It's such a great show.
So that'll be something we'll definitely talk about. I'm super excited. It's gonna be great. Michael Brent wants us to talk about Gargoyles and DreamWorks' Rise of the Guardians. I love Rise of the Guardians.
Heck yeah.
Man, we'll talk about that right now, dude. That's a fantastic movie. It is super underrated. Thank you for bringing it up. Everyone should check it out. It's the one that's all about like the different like Guardians of Holidays. So it's like a Santa Claus figure and the Easter Bunny.
I haven't seen that one yet, but
so
I really
cute.
want to. That one looks so cool.
really cute.
I'm really excited to see that one.
We always go see a movie on Logan's birthday, and like that year there was just nothing that was really like speaking to him.
Yeah.
I went, oh, let's just go see this Rise of the Guardians thing. That looks cute.
Yeah.
And it's so adorable.
Aww.
And it's part of our Christmas movie rotation now, and I love
Aw.
it so much. So thank you for bringing that up. I love that movie.
That's awesome. Cool.
Let's see. How about talking about Carnival Row? Ooh, I still need to check it out. It looks so good.
I do too. I still need to check that one out too.
I'm really excited about that one. I'm gonna try and binge season 3 this weekend after work.
Big Mouth?
Big Mouth?
Big Mouth doesn't come out
No.
until the 10th. Is it the 10th when it comes out? October?
Comes out this week.
This
It
week?
does?
This
Oh.
Friday.
Oh, it's this
Well,
Friday?
We're talking about it on Monday.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm a fancy screener baby now. I don't need you.
Time is but a construct.
Time is but a
We don't
construct.
follow it.
John will be joining us.
John will be. Oh, for the
on
chat?
the live?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yay!
that. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense why we're watching it together. I thought we were just pals. I thought he just wanted to be my friend.
No.
No? Okay.
Businessman.
Businessman. Business John the businessman.
Can you talk about Reboot? Oh, I can. I loved Reboot, the original one. Did you watch that show?
No.
I watched some of the new one. Did we do a Nerdflix a chill of that? Yeah, that was real bad. Don't watch the new one. It's terrible. It's live action. It's awful. It's like this weird, horrible Canadian production of like teenagers who are like
Canada.
Power Rangers, but not.
They get it
but
so right, but they get it so wrong.
it's just it just poops on the original, and so bad. The original Reboot, great. It doesn't look awesome now, like at the time, because it was all like gaming computer stuff.
Right.
And it looked really cool then, and now when you rewatch it, you're like, oh, woof.
Ooh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Nas T, Final Space, one of the best shows from Adult Swim, Netflix, TBS. Agreed. It is one of the best shows.
And it's not on Netflix yet. I don't think.
Is season 1?
No.
No?
I looked it up. No, it's not. I looked it up yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it on Hulu?
No, I looked it up yesterday. It's not on either streaming service. Because remember how I do this?
Felt like it was on Netflix.
No, remember how I do this every time, Brett, where I went into that phase where I tried to talk you into letting me watch all of season 1 and all of season 2, and then you told me I didn't have time, and then I threw a fit and tried to find it anyways? Yeah, I couldn't find season 1 anywhere, so that's why I had to just watch season 2. Otherwise, I would have gone ham like I always do.
And that's VL's process.
And that's my process. I'm like, no, let me start over from episode
I have
1.
to do all of it.
And Brett's like, you don't have to work that hard. And I'm like, I will send you a 20-page script of...
Well, guys, make sure that you tweet us at NerdWire HQ
Yes.
with all the things you want to talk about.
Also, please, I'm going to immediately, as soon as we close our laptops, I'm going to post the picture of Chris's disgusting drink on Twitter.
That I did not drink
That
out
she
of
did
'cause
not
it's so
drink.
scary.
It's so gross. So we're
I
gonna
did not
show
want
it to
that
you.
abomination to happen.
It's
it just
disgusting.
did.
It's really,
It
really
just did, and
gross.
it's horrible. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Actor Chris Carr.
At Whitney Puppy.
And until next time, we'll see y'all later.
We'll see you.
Thanks for Nerdflix and chilling with us.
Thank you. Goodbye.